I just remembered that Elon Musk takes ketamine, and scientists have claimed that ketamine actually strengthens the neurons that are present in your brain. When the neuron gets strengthened, then they become very resistant to psychological stress. If you are resistant to all sorts of psychological stress, then you can overcome your panic attacks. But you do not have ketamine. You're not prescribed ketamine, are you? If you're like me, you probably do not even want to go and take any sort of anxiety pills. You do not want to visit therapy sessions because they're not going to treat the root cause. Because that's what I thought, and I started to study about spirituality, about the power of human mind, about consciousness. I studied a lot of spiritual masters from the East. I studied a lot of manifestation experts from the West. When I had panic attacks, I was going through a medical school in Nepal. I had a reputation to protect, I had a career to build, and still, I managed to get out of it by simply understanding one thing in just 5 months. And when I was starting out, I could not even sit still for 1 minute. So if you right now can sit still for even 1 minute, you're actually doing better than I was, which means you can actually heal your panic attacks in less than 5 months. Now, what you must understand is there is a better way to strengthen the neurons that are present inside of your brain. You do not have to take ketamine in order to strengthen the neurons. You just have to be able to mentally rehearse an amazing scenario happening to you. And athletes do this all the time. Actors do this all the time. Athletes mentally rehearse that they are kicking a football and the football goes right into the net, or they mentally rehearse that they are hitting the ball with a bicycle kick and the ball goes right into the net, and they can finally do that same maneuver in the stadium with 70,000 people watching that athlete. Mental rehearsal is real. You must understand this. If you can mentally rehearse that you now are walking into a room that previously used to trigger your panic attacks, but now you're taking charge in that room. You're having a blast. You have your friends, your family, your girlfriend present in that room. All of them are having a blast. They're complimenting you on how peaceful, on how relaxed you have become lately. You're drinking coffee, you're smelling the aroma of coffee, and you're saying to yourself in this mental rehearsal that, oh my god, I can finally drink coffee again. I'm free from panic attacks. You're mentally rehearsing that you're waking up in the morning, you're watching your clock and it is 5 a.m. in the morning, and you're just smiling with your face, and you do not have heart palpitation. You just have a big happy heart, and you're saying to yourself, wow, I'm finally free from panic attacks. All of this mental imaginary act is very important in order to overcome panic attacks. If you can properly hold your attention on this imaginary act and you can mentally rehearse them over and over again, then your brain will start to create neural networks that reflect like all of these things are actually happening to you in real time. Now, through enough mental rehearsal, the neural networks start to become hard and permanent. Now you have a brain that is primed to overcome panic attacks, that is primed to make you into a happier version of yourself who has no longer anxiety, who no longer suffers from panic attacks. This is how you completely change your life. Being able to hold your attention on a particular imaginal act that signifies that you're now free from panic attacks. But before you actually do all this mental rehearsal, you need to completely relax your body, because only when your body is relaxed and your brain is producing certain alpha waves and theta waves, this mental rehearsal is actually going to get impressed into the deeper portion of your brain, into your subconscious mind. So in order to relax your body, use your attention all over your body one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. This is known as yoga nidra, or people like Dr. Andrew Huberman call this non-sleep deep rest protocol. So, by combining yoga nidra with mental rehearsal, you can train your brain to become stronger, to become psychologically resistant. You can prime your brain to become a happier brain. This is how you change your life. Now, if you want one-on-one personalized coaching from me, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and the pinned comment section down below. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.